Thank you very much for joining me on this Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields. It is not out of the question that a rare December storm does develop. It's this area we're watching from Jamaica back through the Yucatan of Mexico, down through Belize, Honduras, Cayman Islands, Cuba, in the southeastern United States, Florida in particular. This area looks like it's going to flare up into some sort of storm system. It's not going to be tropical in nature, not truly tropical, but it could take on some subtropical characteristics. So it could act almost like a tropical storm as we get down the road, watching the Bahamas as well, keeping an eye on that. Plus, we've had some rain in spots across the eastern Caribbean. I want to get into that as well. So a lot going on. Here's the flare-up of the rain that's been bringing some of the rain to parts of Mexico, Belize, Honduras, even Nicaragua, Cayman Islands, and parts of Cuba. This is an old front. As we've been talking about, the tail ends of the old front sometimes leave leftover moisture. Then there'll be another system coming in. That'll give this a little bit of juice, a little bit of energy to help flare this up. It is going to develop into a stronger system. I'm not talking about a hurricane or a tropical storm or anything like that, but a stronger kind of a winter-like system or subtropical storm. So you see it here, this flare-up of cloud cover by the Cayman Islands. This is the area we're watching. Elsewhere in the eastern Caribbean, we've had some showers around St. Lucia. We had a few showers overnight, so I'll get into that. Now, let me get into the European model. Here's Florida, the Bahamas, here's Jamaica, and you see this area in here bringing some of the extra rain over toward the Yucatan Peninsula. It's the tail end of the front that's also bringing some rain to Bermuda, but it's this area here. Now, the next few days, let me just take you out in time from today and bring you out into the later portions of the week. This is by the time we get into Friday, and by Friday, you see this surge of moisture still around. So a lot of energy around, a lot of rain around. We're going to see very high rain totals in Belize, over toward parts of Honduras, and Cancun, the potential of that in parts of Mexico. So this spot here, here's the European model. Once we get into Friday and Saturday, let me take you out on time. Conditions become a little favorable for a spin up here, and this will surge its way toward Florida, parts of western Cuba, and the Bahamas. Now, does it become a rare subtropical name system? Yeah, that's possible, but either way, that just means really heavy rain in this area, parts of Florida, parts of the Bahamas, Cuba, and as this lifts up near the Carolinas, it is going to even draw in some moisture back through Jamaica. This is by the time we get into Sunday. So a system here that can lead to a lot of beach erosion along the southeastern coast of the United States. Very gusty winds, severe weather potential, and then the tail end of it giving us some rain right through parts of the Caribbean. So a lot to look at with this. Now, the American model is pretty similar, so let me show you that. So we see the rain here today, and then I'll zoom down a little bit closer for the rest of us. This is taking you out in time. Here's your time frame. As we get into Thursday, you see in the Gulf of Mexico, a big flare-up of rain. Now, it's not going to move this way. This time of year, we have a lot of fronts. You see by the panhandle of Texas, see some rain and snow in here. There's a front moving in right here. You see it there? That is going to draw this system up toward Florida, the Bahamas, and even parts of Cuba by the end of the week and the upcoming weekend. So this is by Friday afternoon. Friday into Saturday, that's when it could spin a little bit more and the potential of more development. Heavier weather working into Florida and parts of the Bahamas as we work our way into our Saturday forecast. And then with that tail end, just that southerly flow will draw in some extra scattered showers and storms, Cayman Islands, Cuba, and Jamaica as we get into that upcoming weekend. And you can see it here as we break down the winds together. Now, you could see the flow out of the east predominantly across the Caribbean. But by the time we get into the end of the week, right there, you see that little curl right there as this area of low pressure tries to develop and head toward Florida. In this white shading here, those would be some gusty winds of 80 kilometers an hour or upwards of 50 miles per hour. They're going to be really gusty winds out of this system. So it's this spot we're watching. Now, short term, it does mean even more rain. Honduras, Belize, you get over toward parts of Mexico, even Guatemala, scattered showers, Nicaragua, Jamaica, Cayman Islands, and then spotty showers. Trinidad and Tobago, still scattered showers around. Watching Guyana and Suriname for that. This is as we work our way into tomorrow. This is the hot spot for some of the wet weather. See some of the scattered rain as we work our way into our Wednesday forecast. right across Jamaica for us. And then same thing on Thursday, keeping all eyes on this system trying to develop, but that keeps it very unsettled in the western Caribbean. But with these fronts up to the north, still scattered showers across the eastern Caribbean. I was expecting an active December, and that's exactly what we're having. As far as these rain totals go, heads up in Belize the next 3 days through Thursday, we're going to see some spots over 150 millimeters of rain. Thank you for sharing this channel across Belize and the northern end of Honduras, including Roatan. And as you get over toward the eastern sections of the Yucatan of Mexico, again, thank you for spreading the word about the flood potential. Upwards of 250 millimeters of rain for 3-day totals are going to be a potential. We get back toward the eastern Caribbean, a little more spotty, but over toward Trinidad and Tobago, we could get a few spots for a 3-day rain total of 100 millimeters of rain. So watching that carefully. So Belize, that rain chance staying very high. Again, please share the information, get the word out about that flood potential. Same thing, Yucatan and Mexico, rain chance staying high for at least the next 3 days. Jamaica, it's going to be picking up scattered showers and even a few thunderstorms. Scattered rain, lots of clouds as we get through the Cayman Islands the next few days. St. Lucia, we've already had some of that rain around. We'll see about a 30% chance the next couple days in Barbados. And as we get toward Trinidad and Tobago, scattered showers over the next 3 days. About a 50 to 60% chance, some isolated flooding possible. 30 to 40% chance in Grenada, a 40% chance for today, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and a 40% chance the next couple days in Martinique. We get back toward Dominica, rain chance 40% today, a 30% chance tomorrow, and a 30% chance in Guadeloupe. Rain chance isolated. Antigua and Barbuda, some spotty showers possible. So we'll see a few around. Same thing, St. Kitts and Nevis and Montserrat. Rain chance isn't super high, but there'll be a few of those showers. Anguilla and St. Bart's, about a 30% chance, and a 30% chance St. Martin, Saba, and Statia. Rain chance holding at 30% in Puerto Rico the next couple days. British and U.S. Virgin Islands, about a 20 to 30% chance. 30% chance the next couple days in the Dominican Republic, up to a 40% chance by Thursday. Haiti, rain chance limited, a 10% chance. 50% chance today in the Bahamas. But again, all eyes in the Bahamas will be that surge of moisture. Northern and central Bahamas, especially by the time we get into the weekend. Cuba as well, seeing that rain chance going up. Rain chance about 30%, passing variety, Turks and Caicos. A 30% chance in Aruba, and about a 20 to 30% chance Curacao and Bonaire. Rain chance on the higher side in Bermuda. We're just going to see that front kind of hang around. Lots of action. Bermuda, the weather gets even more active all the way through the weekend. Costa Rica, seeing about a 30 to 40% chance of rain. 50% chance of the scattered showers in Guyana, and about a 50 to 60% chance in Suriname. A 30% chance across northern Venezuela. So storm system developing this week. More rain for Belize in Mexico. That severe potential for the southeastern United States, including the northern and potentially central Bahamas. So again, a pretty big system this time of year. It may become a named system. I'll dive into that further in my next video for you. But again, just a heads up, watching in the short term that rain that we're seeing across parts of Central America. So thank you for getting the word out about that. Keep me posted on what you have in the comments. I'll be going through those throughout the day, and I hope you have a very good day ahead.